I don't know if you saw this. It's always something, but we keep up with all of it. But when I saw it, it triggered me. I'll admit that. Los Angeles police chief recommending that an officer who disseminated a insensitive, it doesn't go far enough. A Valentine, a meme. You take my breath away. There it is. With George Floyd, as if that was what. Don't send me. Well, people know better than to send me some nonsense. It's not funny. It's not even funny. Too far. It's just you're sick. It means you're sick, and he recommended the firing. I believe there's a commission that is two higher-ranking personnel plus a civilian who will make a decision. Ultimately, who knows what they'll decide? But the reason given was because it undermines the confidence, public trust. You think this is what people are talking about? You're a servant. You're a servant.
Right.
When you were in the military, you represented who? So you couldn't just do everything you wanted to do. You were representative. And I guess, I want to look to personal responsibility and who does this. But I just think this is so basic. And I understand due process, believe me. But it's just so basic. We just don't want you around carrying a gun, a badge, and towering over people. If you don't even have better judgment to not just think like this, but to disseminate it.
Right. Yeah, if you are a part of an establishment that's supposed to protect and serve everybody, you need to respect everybody that you're protecting and serve. It's in the military. We're going to talk to Wesley Clark coming up later in this hour, because obviously I was in the military for 6 years. They have racial issues. We've talked about that in the past. We don't even need to get into what's going on in the police force when it comes to racial issues, when we're talking about the bad apples out there, of course, making the good apples who have to uphold a bad system look terrible. But the good thing about that bad apple, good apple scenario here in this situation, and look, I know I'm going to give credit to somebody who is doing what they're supposed to do, but maybe we're starting to see a trend of change. And like we saw in the Derek Chauvin trial, where police officers actually spoke up, testified against Derek Chauvin to put him in jail, hopefully for a long period of time. In this case here in LA, this was being disseminated, and a cop spoke up about this and actually reported this so that we can get rid of people who are in their ranks, because frankly, I think, Sharon, I think they're tired of being lumped in with these terrible people.
Yeah.
I mean, think about this. Have you ever worked at we both worked at stations. I was talking about local markets. You worked at a station or worked somewhere that was like, okay, the station was terrible, right? It was horrible. Bad ratings,
you were embarrassed?
Bad coverage. Yeah. And so when you said, hey, I work for so-and-so, and then they were like, oh.
I just say I worked in that city. I may not say,
but you know what I'm saying. So as good as you are, and as much as you represent the great things about journalism, there are people who are at particular stations, or even in journalism in general right now, with everything that's going on with the blogs and non-attributions and just sensationalism that's out there. You're almost embarrassed about what's out there. So you're a good apple, but you want to get rid of the bad apples. And I think that's the same thing somewhat we're seeing in the police force right now, and hopefully that trend continues.
Yeah. I think you said it exactly right. And I'll make one other point. It is why there needs to be at times this zero tolerance, because it's a slippery slope. That meme, as disgusting as it was, that Valentine that was anything but love, that would have been acceptable to even the people that it was, deemed offensive when they got it and reported it today. But in the past, it's just something we shrug our shoulder and like, this is how it is. You've heard police officers say that's just the culture. Cheryl Dorsey, the sergeant, now retired, has been on this program. So, I mean, we get what goes on, but that's why there's important to draw a line in the sand. And so when Liz Cheney says, no, this is not okay. Now, I would say the line should have been sooner. And that's the argument we've been making, as black and brown people are just human beings. She said, I voted for him and I regret that. But he did so many disgusting things that were against democracy and pushing lies prior to January 6th. And so I would hope that we learn from that. You know, the same Republicans here in Georgia who he lied, he pushed the Senate runoff candidates to lie, and they backed him. And only when he started coming after them personally and their staff members were being targeted and death threats did we say, this is angry Gabe Sterling, this has got to stop. So I think you're exactly right. Hopefully this is a changing of the guard. The tide is turning when a police officer gets that nasty Valentine and says, this isn't okay. And we can begin to move back that line that you should not cross and make it one of decency. You know, not censorship, decency. Amen. You can send anything you want. But if you want to represent this department, you can't send that. So, yeah, I think we agree on that. And let's see what the future holds, because we'll be watching.